7 levels of sandwiches. Level 1. Desperation eating. Who's buying sandwiches from a vending machine? You are, apparently. These pre-made sandwiches in plastic triangles have a sell-by date that's suspiciously far in the future. The bread is soft in a wrong way, like it's been preserved with chemicals that shouldn't exist. You peel back the plastic and the mayo has soaked through everything. It's cold, it's sad, it's $4 you'll never get back. Gas station sandwiches wrapped in cellophane sitting next to the beef jerky. The egg salad sandwich that's been there since last Tuesday. You're on a road trip, you're starving, you make bad choices. The bread tastes like cardboard. The meat is questionable. You eat it anyway because the next rest stop is 90 miles away. School cafeteria rectangle pizza counts as a sandwich if you fold it, but the actual sandwiches they serve are worse. White bread with a single slice of processed turkey and a sad piece of lettuce. The bread is somehow both dry and wet at the same time. They charge $3 for this and call it lunch. Those Uncrustables from the freezer section. Peanut butter and jelly sealed in a white bread pocket. You're supposed to thaw them, but you eat them frozen at 2 a.m. standing in front of the fridge. This is rock bottom for sandwiches. You're eating a circular PB and J that tastes like disappointment. If you've survived on level 1 sandwiches, hit that subscribe button because we're about to show you what's possible when people actually try. Level 2. Subway and suffering. Subway is everywhere and everyone's been there. The sandwich artist asks you 47 questions about your sandwich and you panic every time. Yes, toasted. No, not that cheese. Wait, yes, that cheese. You end up with a sandwich you didn't really want, but you're too polite to say anything. The Italian BMT is just 3 different types of mystery meat, but somehow it works. The bread options are overwhelming. You pick Italian herbs and cheese because that's what everyone picks. The sandwich is fine. It's always just fine. You're spending $8 for fine. Jimmy John's is freaky fast, which is code for, we made this sandwich before you even ordered it. The Gargantuan has every meat they have. It's excessive. It's dry because they refuse to put enough mayo on anything. But it's fast and it's cheap, and sometimes that's all you need. Firehouse Subs has the hook and ladder with smoked turkey and ham. They steam the meat, which makes it hot and actually pretty good. The sandwiches are massive. You can't finish it in one sitting. The pickles are solid. This is the best of the chain sandwich experience, but you're still eating at a chain. Level 3. The Panera Pivot. Panera pretends to be fancier than it is. You're ordering a sandwich in a place with free Wi-Fi and people on MacBooks pretending to work. The Frontega chicken panini is actually good though. Chicken, mozzarella, tomatoes, basil, chipotle mayo on focaccia. It comes with chips and an apple. You feel healthy. You're not, but you feel like you are. Potbelly's is the Midwest's answer to sandwich shops. The Wreck has salami, roasted beef, turkey, and ham. It's toasted. The hot peppers are spicy. The sandwiches are called skinnies and bigs, which is straightforward and honest. The shakes are better than the sandwiches, but that's not the point here. Jersey Mike's is a sub above, according to their marketing. The giant sandwiches are actually giant. They slice the meat in front of you, which makes you feel like you're getting quality. The Mike's Way comes with onions, lettuce, tomatoes, oil, vinegar, and spices. It's messy. It's good. You're paying $12 for a sandwich that's actually worth $12. McAllister's Deli has the McAllister's Club with turkey, ham, bacon, cheddar, lettuce, tomato, and honey mustard. It comes with a giant sweet tea that's 90% sugar. This is Southern sandwich culture. Everything is bigger and sweeter than it needs to be. Level 4. Your local deli. Every city has that deli where the guy behind the counter knows your order and judges you if you try to change it. These places have names like Mike's or Tony's, and they've been there since before you were born. The walls have photos from the 80s, and the menu hasn't changed in 30 years. The sandwiches here are built different. The bread is from the Italian bakery 3 blocks over. The meat is sliced thick. The portions are aggressive. You order a half sandwich and they give you enough food for 2 meals. The owner yells at his son in the back. There's always yelling. It's part of the experience. They have their own oil and vinegar blend that they won't tell you the recipe for. The pickles are from a barrel. The hot peppers are actually hot, not that weak chain restaurant nonsense. You bite into this sandwich and oil drips down your arm. That's how you know it's good. The regulars have their own sandwiches that aren't on the menu. You've been going here for 5 years and you're still not a regular. That takes a decade minimum. But the sandwich is so good you keep coming back anyway. Level 5. Artisan sandwich shops. These places have provisions or mercantile in the name. The menu is on a chalkboard. The bread is baked in-house every morning. They're open until 3 p.m. because they sell out. You're paying $14 for a sandwich and you're happy about it. The roast beef sandwich has slow roasted beef, horseradish cream, arugula, and caramelized onions on house-made ciabatta. The beef is thick cut and pink in the middle. The bread is crusty outside and soft inside. This is what sandwiches are supposed to taste like. The banh mi at the Vietnamese sandwich shop is $6 and better than any $14 sandwich. Pickled vegetables, cilantro, jalapenos, pork or chicken, all on a crispy baguette. It's sweet, salty, spicy, crunchy all at once. This is the platonic ideal of a sandwich. Italian delis in the North End of Boston or Arthur Avenue in the Bronx. The mozzarella is fresh made that morning. The prosciutto is imported. The sandwich is simple. Bread, meat, cheese, olive oil. But every ingredient is perfect. You're standing at a counter eating this sandwich and trying not to cry because it's that good. Level 6. Restaurant sandwich flexing. High-end restaurants putting sandwiches on their lunch menu and charging $28 for them. These aren't just sandwiches anymore. They're composed handheld entrees or whatever pretentious thing they're calling them now. The lobster roll at a seafood restaurant in Maine costs $35 and has an entire lobster in it. It's on a buttered and griddled New England-style bun. It's cold lobster with mayo or hot lobster with butter. Pick your side in this debate carefully. The lobster is sweet and fresh and you're eating it looking at the ocean. This is a whole experience. The French dip at a steakhouse uses leftover prime rib. The beef is medium rare and tender. The au jus is made from the drippings. The sandwich comes on a baguette with horseradish cream. You're dipping each bite in the au jus and getting it everywhere. They give you a bib. You still need more napkins. Cuban sandwiches at a proper Cuban restaurant in Miami. Roasted pork, ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, mustard on Cuban bread pressed flat. The bread is crispy, the pork is juicy, everything is hot and melted together. This sandwich has history and tradition. You're paying $22 for it at a nice restaurant and nobody's complaining. The fried chicken sandwich at a gastropub costs $19 and comes with truffle fries. The chicken is brined, breaded, fried perfectly. The bun is brioche. There's some kind of fancy slaw and sriracha aioli. It's unnecessarily complex, but it works. This sandwich requires a knife and fork, and you feel ridiculous using them, but the sandwich is too big to hold. Level 7. Sandwiches status symbol. Some sandwiches exist purely so restaurants can say they have the most expensive sandwich. The quintessential grilled cheese at Serendipity 3 in New York costs $214. It has lobster and gold flakes. It's a grilled cheese with gold on it. This is insane. Wagyu beef katsu sandos in Japan. A 5 Wagyu beef breaded and fried, served between white bread with tonkatsu sauce. The beef costs $200 per pound, and they're making it into a sandwich. The beef is so rich, you can only eat half. But it's beautiful, and you're definitely taking photos before you eat it. The zillion-dollar lobster frittata at Norma's in New York isn't technically a sandwich, but it costs $2,000 and has lobster and caviar. If you can put it between bread, someone will do it and charge you a mortgage payment for it. High-end hotels doing afternoon tea service with finger sandwiches that cost $95 per person. Cucumber sandwiches with the crusts cut off. Smoked salmon on brown bread. These are tiny sandwiches that rich people eat with their tea while judging everyone around them. At this level, you're not eating the sandwich because you're hungry. You're ordering it because you want to tell people you ate a $200 sandwich. And honestly, that's the whole point. The sandwich is just the vehicle for the flex. What's your go-to sandwich? Let me know in the comments. And subscribe because next week we're doing pizza and it's gonna get messy.